We turn now to the race for the White House, and this year's being called one of the most combative, hateful, and downright nasty presidential races in history. If you're fed up, you're not alone. Psychologists say this election is stressing us out. NBC4's Courtney Yoon is live in the newsroom with why and how there is so much anxiety about this election. Courtney?
Ellie, research by the American Psychological Association shows that 52% of adults in the U.S. say this election is a very or somewhat significant source of stress for them. We talked with voters here in Columbus and a counselor who has tips on how to calm your anxiety about this year's presidential race. What's stressing you out about this election?
Well, really everything.
I think a lot of people feel like they're stuck in the middle of an argument.
I feel like I don't want to turn the news on.
It's a problem that's bipartisan.
They're all fearful as if it's happening right now instead of in January.
Whether you're for Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton.
Oh no, that's going to be our president. That really raises the anxiety.
Americans are stressed out about this election.
For a while I was following it very carefully, the election, but I've stopped because it just gets you down.
The hard part for myself and many people out there is just hearing all the negativity.
Clinical counselor Judy Lair says people are worrying about what will happen to them, their family, and friends after November 8th.
If a certain candidate gets in, that it's all going to go, bad, or it's all going to be good. Either way, that everything's going to be changed. That's not realistic. Life is not black and white.
She says if you're feeling stressed, start by validating your concerns without feeding your fears.
Don't feed the, oh no, if the other candidate gets in, that it's going to be terrible.
She says it's also important to live in the present rather than fearing the future.
This is a season that will pass. It's going to pass, and we're going to come to the point where we're going to figure out whatever we have, how we're going to work with it and move forward.
Psychologists also recommend you take a proactive step forward by exercising your right to vote. At the Watch 4 Alert Desk, Courtney Yoon, NBC4.